ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube community. Tis I, Mr. H, M-I-S-T-A space, capital H.
I'm faded in the car, it's like a round one.
Yo, where you at?
I'm pulling up, just make sure that you roll some.
Coming to you live one more again, sitting here in Southern California. Just got done with my, I delivered today, and I picked up a load today going over to, where the hell am I going? Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, sir, home of the thoroughbreds. Hey, before I get this started, I want y'all to know that today's video is sponsored by Pepsi, the best soda in America. Also, Equate acid reducers. You had too many California burritos? Take you some acid reducers. You'll feel alright in the morning. Shout out to the trucker's coach, man. Yeah, man, I got heartburn bad, so take these Jones. Yes, sir. Oh, I can feel it already. Alright, man. Let me share with you something that is really bugging me. And I don't understand this. I don't understand why a lot of you guys out here can look out your windows, can see someone struggling to back into a spot next to you or 2 or 3 spots from you or whatever. The worst ones are the ones that's like, okay, if someone's backing next to you, what kills me is this. Y'all will break the phone out, the tablet out, camcorder out, the camera out, whatever, and you start recording instantly. You will sit there and see this guy getting uncomfortably close to your truck, and you'll sit there. You'll make fun of him and continue to record, hoping that he hits your truck so you can have some type of ammunition to get on YouTube and make fun of the new driver from whatever mega carrier. This is what I don't understand. Why not put the damn phone down, jump out, and help him? Okay? That's what we're supposed to be out here for. Okay? We are supposed to be helping one another. But instead, it's me, and I. Now I get it. You can't trust people. And I understand that. I mean, I'm not saying you should jump out and just help, you know, every alien person that's sitting on the side of the road, whatever. But you know, that's something a little bit different. I don't understand how you can sit behind the steering wheel of your truck. Look at this person. Make his setup, which is probably going to be bad. Okay, sit there for 5-10 minutes with your phone in your hand and recording this dude or this lady or what have you. Constantly making mistakes instead of getting out and helping, giving them some type of guidance. Now, if you do that and the dude throws his hand up and say, hey, I got this, I don't need your help, fine. At least you made the attempt to help. The reason why I am speaking on this is earlier today I made my delivery. I already dropped my trailer, disconnected from it, sitting in front of the trailer, doing paperwork, doing my e-call and all that stuff on the Qualcomm. Well, dude comes in, he sets up, and from the get-go, his setup was horrible. I don't know exactly what he was trying to do. It's like he was starting to do it the correct way, decided to do another way, figured out that he was in the wrong, and continued to make the setup worse. And I sat there and I kind of looked at it and I said, yep, set up bad. But he had enough room to correct himself. As a matter of fact, if he would have came in and set up as if he's doing a 90, but came in to do a button hook, okay, button hook, and set up to where when he's straight, his trailer is facing the door, he could have did a straight line back. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. He could have done that, and I think he's probably wanted to, but like I said, because he didn't do it at first, he went ahead and continued to set up as if he's doing a 90, and he messed it all up. Instead of him just pulling around and coming back and doing it again, he continued to back up, and he was just messing up. It wouldn't have been good. He would have hit one of the trailers that he was back in between. So instead of me sitting there being my own commentator and laughing at him, I jumped out and, you know, asked him if he needed some help. He said he didn't really want help, but he was kind of in a rush, and he was trying to figure out exactly what he did wrong. So I kind of explained to him that his setup was bad. And he said, yeah, I was going to set up for a 45, but then I realized, like I said before. So I was like, you know what, let's just do it like this. So I helped him. He got in, he dropped, he thanked me, he moved on. When I was walking back to my truck, another guy who watched the entire thing, he sat there and he said, I wouldn't have helped him. He should have known what he was doing. He should have paid more attention in training. To avoid getting into a verbal confrontation with this dude, I just said, yeah. And walked off, got back in my truck, finished what I had to do, went and picked up this load that I got now. But that kind of bugged me. Like, you sat there. Now, if I wasn't there to help this guy, or if I didn't decide to help him, a guy with that mentality would have just sat there and waited for him to hit something. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get why some of these drivers act like they wasn't a rookie. Like they didn't have to go through some type of training program when they first started out. I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't cost you anything to help someone who's struggling, backing, or what have you. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, if you can't spare a couple of moments, your time is that precious, I think something's wrong. I really do. I really do. Even if you're in a rush, hell, you got at least a couple of seconds. It's like, hey man, maybe you need to do this. Maybe you should have did this. This is how you do this. And then go about your way. At least you made some type of effort to help the dude out or the lady out. But this mentality is like, well, he should have paid more attention while he was training. Come on, man. Seriously? Seriously. Like you was born already out the womb. You knew how to drive a truck when you was born, huh? Just stop that, man. Seriously. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. If you've already been out here, you got some time under your belt. If you got that mentality to where you feel like you're too good to help out a fellow driver that obviously has just got out into this industry, stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. Really. It doesn't affect you. It don't hurt you to help this person out. If anything, you be like a little miniature hero. You prevented this person from tearing up something. Now can't something like that just put some type of warm sensation all up in your chest? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. For those of you who are fresh out here, you're just getting into the industry, or for those who are looking and figuring out if you should come out here, just know when you've gotten your license and you want out there with your trainer or your mentor or what have you, pay attention. Ask questions. If you end up with someone who's supposed to train you and not training you, and you don't feel like you're learning anything, find someone else. Find someone else. You get out here and you get your first load, or you on load 2 or 3, and you in a situation where you got to back in between 2 trucks or 2 trailers, and you know you gotta you're not really confident. Get out and look as many times as you need to. I don't give a damn if you have to go 5 inches, jump out and look, get in, move another 5 inches, jump out, look. Do what you got to do. Do what you need to do to avoid an accident.
Say a command.
Because trust me, it's going to be your fault because you made no effort. If you made no effort to ask for help, then it is your fault. It really is. It doesn't matter if You know, you did all the good things. You paid attention to your mentor, your training when you was on the truck with him or her. In that situation, if you don't get out and ask for help, if you don't feel confident and you do hit something, it is your fault. Okay. And I was watching somebody else's video. I can't remember his name, but he was doing the exact same thing where he was recording while this Swift driver backed in next to him, and Swift driver looking a little close. Now, according to him, he was saying that, you know, Swift driver had all the room in the world on the left side, and he could have took up more room on his left, and would have backed in next to him just fine. But he was another one of those person with the phone out, just recording the entire thing. And there was a guy across the street from him, from the Swift driver when he was backing in, who jumped out his truck and was helping him out. Okay? But the guy that was making the video, he sat there the whole time criticizing and complaining. And then somebody made a suggestion. Why didn't you disconnect from your trailer, move up to give him room? I'm kind of on the fence on that one. On one hand, if you would have disconnected from your trailer to move out of the way to help someone else back in, that's cool. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I don't feel like someone should have to disconnect from their trailer to accommodate you. Now, if you got this stretched out, you know, long KW, P-Dub, Peterbilt, and, you know, your stuff is shined up and painted looking good, chrome is glistening, just blinding a person, you know, just blinding you. You got your candy paint looking good. If you're in a situation like that, I would strongly suggest, you know, just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because. But I don't feel like someone should have to jump out and disconnect their trailer just to accommodate someone who's backing in. Now, if they want to do that, that's fine. I mean, more power to them. My hat's off to the person for doing something like that. But it was giving them comments saying, you know, you should have disconnected, and why didn't you disconnect it to give him some more room, and really he shouldn't have had to. But I felt that he could have jumped out, gave him some pointers, helped him out since he was so close to his truck. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, bro, I'm just saying, that's just how I feel about the whole thing. I just don't like the idea of some of you drivers out here thinking you're too good to jump out to help somebody. You had to go through the exact same thing too. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I came out here in 05, I started with England. My trainer didn't teach me shit. Nothing. Okay? He spent more time on his cell phone arguing with his wife about their marital problems and arguing with his dad about who knows what than teaching me how to drive the dang truck. When it came to backing, we got to the point, if I got to a ship or receiving we had to back, he'd be like, you know what, just let me do it. I didn't learn how to back until I got here on my own. I had to teach my damn self. I asked many people to help me out. Okay? They laughed at me. They said, oh, who taught you? Your trainer sucks. And I agree with him. Yep. He sure did. He's sorry. But if you don't mind, I greatly appreciate it if you just, help me out this one time, and, both of us can, be happy, because I'll finally get into this door and I won't tear up your truck. 9 times out of 10, I got helped out. It was beautiful. I had an old head sit me down in a TA. Well, like, listen here, youngin. This is what you're doing wrong. Okay? When you're backing, this is what you need to do. This is how you set up. Okay? I ain't know this man from Adam. But I greatly appreciated the fact that he sat me down and at least tried to, he know what I'm saying, he taught me some stuff. I took what he said. Of course, I didn't get it on the first and second try, but I applied it. I'm not the best backer in the world right now, but I know what I'm doing. Alright, so with that being said, man, I'm gonna get off here. Go up here and take me a shower. Been a long day. I'm tired. I gotta get up early, make this trek to Kentucky. But it's your boy Mr. H. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. And please, help each other out. Hook a brother up. Alright? Hey.
I'm faded in the car, it's like a round one. Yo, where you at? I'm pulling up, just make sure that you roll some.